Alright then guys, so I've got another knife to show you. So this is the latest out of the Mancave. Bring it a bit closer. So this has orange G10 scales on it, a 400 grit satin finish for the flats, and a 400 grit finish for the bevel also. An 800 grit finish for the scales themselves, and then a 2000 finish hand sanded on the pummel, the belly underneath here, and all along the spine as well. That's a 2000 grit hand sanded finish. But yeah, overall very happy with this knife. This is going out to a customer who's going to be using it for deer stalking. You can probably hear the weather outside is not the best, so I won't be able to get any videos outside or any photos, unfortunately, because I do just kind of have to get this knife out because the customer has been very patient with it as I've been busy working and with college, etc. So the customer has been very patient waiting on this knife, so I can't be faffing around taking pictures outside of it. So now it's finished up, I've just got to get this video done, because I like to make these videos just so I can kind of look back on them, and it also gives me a bit of a reference for the customers as well. This has also just been buffed on my buffing wheel with some beeswax on it. But yeah, really happy with this knife, to be honest. 6mm brass pins as always. It's a really nice grain in this G10. I'm not sure if it's going to pick up, but I've got another video of that anyway that I can pop in. But if it picks up here, then it's even better, but it doesn't look like it's gonna. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to pick up the grain. So I'll have to pop a different video in that I got just after I buffed the handle. You can just about see some there of the grain. But really happy with this knife. I also made the sheath as well for it yesterday. This is the Kydex sheath I made for the knife. Hand sanded all of the edges of the Kydex to 240 grit as well, just so it looks a bit better. Spared out the top as well, just for a bit of better retention. Yeah, I got a pretty good press on this Kydex as well. I got it quite warm and pressed it quite hard. So if you can see there, you got even picked up the definition of the bevel of the blade, as well as the flats there. Obviously the handle portion where all the retention comes from, which is in this area here. Orange G10 is a bit of a new one for me. I've never used orange. I've used red. I've used lots of red and blue G10s, but I've never actually used any orange. So this was quite nice to be able to work with a bit of a different color of G10. I do like G10 because it's one of the strongest handle materials on the market, if not the strongest, followed closely by micarta. But micarta isn't as waterproof as G10 from what I've heard. I may be wrong. So G10 is my favorite. I do also like micarta though. I made a knife before for my grandpa, a small neck knife with a mirror polished blade out of a blue canvas micarta, I think it was. Yeah, that was it. And it was really nice. So I'll definitely be working on that a bit more in the future. Just for a size reference, this blade overall is about 6 inches with roughly a 3-inch blade and a 3-inch handle. So it was just a little cut test. I'm very happy with this knife. Hopefully the customer will be as well. But yeah, this is the latest out of the Mancave. Took a bit longer to make than usual because I've been very busy, like I said, with work as well. So, you know, not the end of the world, but we got around to doing it. I was working, obviously when I got home from work, I was doing quiet work, so like hand sanding, the spine and all the finishing work. At the end of this video, I'll put the video of the grain in the G10 after I just buffed it. I actually gave this 2 buffs. The video I'm going to use is after the first initial buff. Like I said, 2000 grit on all the metal work and 800 grit on the handles. But that was after the first buff with the beeswax. I just did a second buff about 10 minutes ago before I made this video, just to brighten it up again a little bit more. Just because obviously now it's going to be going off to the customer. So yeah, I'll pop that video in, and I'll also get some pictures of it in the sheath as well. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you've got any questions, let me know down below. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of this knife. Alright, thanks for watching.